Kids are spending more and more time glued to their screens. They're spending so much time on their phones, it's taking a toll on their social development. I spoke to Dr. Vince Callahan, a mental health expert, to learn how parents can help their kids overcome their addiction. Joining me now is Dr. Vince Callahan. He is a researcher, educator, and mental health expert. Good morning, doctor. It's really good to have you. Now, a new study from University of Georgia found that people actually expect more enjoyment from interacting with real people, but they still choose to be on their phones. Now, I want to know from you, could you please explain why that is?
Well, first of all, when you're on your phone a lot, you get a dopamine rush. That's the feel good. So when you have a sense of achievement or you do something that you like, you get this dopamine rush, and people get addicted to the dopamine rush more so than anything else. So it actually becomes an addiction to be on that screen. The average teenager right now is on their screen 4 to 6 hours a day. And if you try and take it away from them, they'll give you an adverse reaction just like a drug addict would, because they're taking the drug away.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, let's get to the actual effects that too much screen time could have on people's mental health and maybe even general well-being. How could this harm, or how would this affect people?
Well, what you see when you're on the screen so much, you see a decrease in problem-solving skills, communication skills, and social skills. So even though you're on social media, you're actually diminishing what skills you need to navigate life. So think about this: if you're a teenager, especially if you're not accepted or part of the in group, and now you get on the phone and you get cyberbullied, or you're not popular on the phone, now that's like a double negative coming at you. So it affects the self-esteem and sense of self-worth. And again, it's the whole addictive behavior. And parents have given over it seems like they've given over their right to parent. It's almost like we've given an electronic pacifier, or we're doing e-parenting with the kids. And kids need to attach. They need to bond. That's why that study doesn't surprise me out of University of Georgia, because people would rather talk to a stranger than talk to no one. People are not meant to do life alone. They need to connect with people. Even if it's a stranger, you've got more of a stronger release of hormone, which is oxytocin, when you bond with somebody. Oxytocin is stronger than dopamine, and the two together are amazing. But I would rather connect with somebody than I would just sit on my screen.
Right. Now, can you please explain or expand on oxytocin? How exactly does socializing affect mental health?
Sure. So we have about 40 different neurotransmitters, and based on whatever stimuli is coming at us, our brain creates those neurotransmitters. Oxytocin is the one that when you get a hug or when you connect with somebody, that's that feel good, that kind of a sense of a glow. You just connect with somebody. And that is stronger actually than dopamine, which is the pleasure sensor when I do something right. So when we have oxytocin going on, we actually feel pretty good about ourselves, which is why I say to parents, if you want to change the entire culture of your family, take 1 hour a week, 15 minutes, 4 days, 1 hour a week. Turn the screens off, be a family, connect and attach, and guess what? You'll change the entire culture of your family just in 1 simple hour.
Very interesting. Thank you so much for your insights today, Dr. Vince Callahan. I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much.